today the show is dedicated to Sammy Jo Ward because it's her birthday today. She's 11 years old, and that is a big happy birthday, not only from us in the PTV studio, but from Mummy, Daddy, Hannah and Jake. So Sammy, if you're watching, happy 11th birthday, and you'll have to come and find me in the Fun Factory later this evening and tell me what you got for your birthday, because I am very interested to know.
Happy birthday there.
Excellent stuff. Right, we've got a few more things to mention as well. Now, don't forget that if you want anything read out on air on PTV, there's a post box shaped like a giant Coca-Cola tin in the croc jungle, okay? And the first thing we have to read out is that the Halloween poster competition that we talked about last night was a great activity for all the kids. They were superb artists. And the winners are, in the 5 to 8 year old category, Jessica Withers, who's aged 7, and in the 0 to 4 year old category, Caroline, aged 4. So congratulations, they have won pencils and colouring crayons. Excellent stuff. Well, there we are. So if you've not visited the Croc Jungle yet, that just gives you an idea of the kind of crazy things that go on there, and you could even win prizes. You could go in with nothing, and you could walk out with more than you can hold, ladies and gentlemen. You'll have to phone up maintenance and ask them if you could borrow a trolley in order to take all your goodies back to your apartments. This morning, though, they did all quizzed up, where the quiz was on Disney songs, and Hannah's team won, and they each take home a Captain Croc puppet, okay? So that's absolutely fantastic. Congratulations if you joined in with that.
Well done to everyone involved there. And if you're watching in the early wee hours of this morning when we did the breakfast show, it seems a long time ago now, you remember that we actually had a competition for the grown-ups as well, which was the Peter Gabriel competition, where we asked who was the lead singer of Genesis before Phil Collins. And the answer was Peter Gabriel. So if anyone actually got that correct, that's well done there. That was the Peter Gabriel competition. And the answer was, in fact, Peter Gabriel. A bit of a clue there in the address of the competition. And actually, on the subject of pop music, Rick,
we had a more serious competition.
Serious competition we did, but I was actually going to ask you, there was something that was actually in the news today, because Bono of U2 has been making the headlines with his remark criticising manufactured pop music, and he actually came out with the comment, "Who are Steps?" He claims he's never heard of them. He claims they're complete nobodies. So what's your actual angle on this, the whole Bono U2 manufactured band situation?
Well, just to be a little serious for a while, I think it's really ignorant not to notice your contemporaries in pop. I mean, I'm sure, like all the members of the Beatles will admit that they were very influenced by the rock and roll music of the 50s. So I think that U2 and Bono in particular should swallow his pride, and he should cover a Steps song. I think that he should cover, let me think, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, definitely.
That'd be a good one, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Bono and the H, 5, 6, 7, 8. But actually, I thought one way of settling the dispute would be for Bono and possibly H from Steps to come down and take part in our Gladiator Challenge. And they can actually battle it, a literal battle of the bands on our inflatable with a bit of help from Mega Mix Mick and Action Pack Jack. Anyone who took part in that this morning will know what we're talking about. And they can actually battle it out with pugil sticks once and for all and settle the battle between the mighty Steps and the mighty U2 to see who is actually the champion band. They can settle the differences over a game of gladiators. I mean, that would be a good idea. So the challenge is there. If you're watching Bono or H from Steps, you're quite welcome to come down and have a gladiator battle to see who is actually right in this big dispute between Steps and U2.
If you ask the average kid who their favourite was out of Steps and U2, they would say Steps. I just think U2 and Bono is jealous of Steps' success, and it makes me so angry. It makes me so angry.
Calm down, Rick. Have you got that off your chest?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're all right to carry on?
I've not taken my pills.
Okay. You calm down now. You've calmed down now.
Yes, it was Gladiator Challenge at 11:30. We had a lot of fun there. And that was followed at 12:30 by Photo Time with Action Pack Jack. It was my pick of the day at 1:30, Barry Manning's Crazy Game Show. I wasn't there for that, unfortunately. I was having my lunch, but I heard it was great. At 2:30, it was line dancing. And at 3:30, Payback Time with the Master of Disaster, Uncle Mikey. And some poor lady got covered in custard, chocolate milkshake, salad cream, baked beans, absolutely all sorts.
Basically, what was left
out-of-date goods.
What was left over from your lunch, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you would know, there is never anything left over from my lunch, because I wolf the lot now.
Yeah, apart from today when you left all the custard and the chocolate and the guns.
Okay, yes, so coming up later in the show, we're going to tell you about what's going up in the evening, not only in the Fun Factory but in Luna's, and we'll also be showing some great videos. One of a woman who dances wearing just 3 coins, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we wouldn't normally show this kind of filth, but she is down to her last penny.
Oh, it's a cracker.
No, I got it from a cracker. Yes.
Yes, I think you did actually.
And we'll also be telling you all the latest news as well, all the latest showbiz gossip, because I know that you are hungry for news. Oh, yes. Now, if you were watching yesterday's edition, this time yesterday, you will have heard that I am down to the last 150 people shortlisted to be on the next series of Blankety Blank, for which they need 80 contestants. Well, I heard today that I am going to be on Blankety Blank.
You are?
And this is news to Chris and Martin. I am going to be on Blankety Blank. It's recording in November sometime. I don't know when it's going to actually go out on air. But I'm going to meet Lily. I'm going to share makeup tips with her and borrow her frocks, possibly. And not only her, the star panel, which may include such luminaries as Lorraine Chase, June Whitfield, and maybe one of the more obscure actresses from Emmerdale Farm.
I heard one of the Chuckle Brothers is on as well, but that's not yet to be confirmed. So, Rick, you are actually going to be a famous television star, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, I think set your videos, kids. Set your videos, mums and dads.
Stay tuned. The new series of Blankety Blank on ITV this time will star me. I'm not messing around now. I've been to the auditions and absolutely everything. I beat off over 500 people in order to be on the next series of Blankety Blank.
Not for the first time, but I hear. Well, this is really exciting.
I'm just desperate for that tin sort of statue of the Blankety Blank checkbook and pen.
I think that's probably what you're going to win, but this is great news. So, boys and girls, when you actually watch Blankety Blank, because I'm sure you will later this autumn, you will know one of the contestants, because it will be our very own Bluecoat Rick.
Yeah, I'll be on the revolving thing going.
So when he gets all the answers wrong and goes off with his Blankety Blank checkbook and pen, you say, I saw him on holiday. He was one of the Bluecoats.
I don't know how I can manage to stay so calm because I am genuinely excited inside. I think what I'm going to do is dance around the studio while you watch. Today I'm coming from one of those restaurants that is based on the movies, and this one is just down the road at Burnham-on-Sea. It's where diners can enjoy their meals surrounded by actual props that have appeared in real films. With me to discuss this further is the owner of the restaurant, Travis Gold.
Hello.
Travis, pleased to meet you.
And you?
Now, Travis, what makes this restaurant different from all the others?
Well, what we thought was, and I think you just summed it up quite perfectly there, your little piece to the camera, is we thought that diners, right, would like to have something to look at while they're waiting for food to arrive. So we've got costumes, things from favourite films, shows, stuff like that.
Right, you mentioned their favourite films, but all the things on display are from movies that I've actually never seen or heard of.
Aye, well, obviously we're sort of fledgling business, like, you know, so we can't afford all the wonderful stuff that, you know, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Bruce Willis has in their gaff, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Their gaff is called Planet Hollywood, and they have the Marilyn Monroe dress from Some Like It Hot, James Bond's Walther PPK, and the Batmobile. What do you have?
Aye, well, that's well and good, but what I've got here is a pair of shoes, right? Now, it's not just a pair of shoes. This is a pair of shoes worn by Beryl Reid, right, in Carry On Emmanuel.
Beryl Reid, in possibly the worst carry-on film ever made. Well, does this come with a certificate of authenticity signed by Beryl herself?
Well, no, but I did actually find the shoes myself in bins outside back at Elstree Studios in 1978, and I'm pretty sure they're shoes she wore in film.
Right, yeah, so what else do you have, Travis?
I'll tell you. Got the jumper. Now, this jumper was worn by Tony Slattery when he was promoting Peter's Friends on Gloria Hunniford show.
Right, so this jumper has not actually been in a film, it's only been on TV.
Well, not TV, no, it were a radio show, but it is jumper that Slattery wore.
Right, Travis, don't you think this is all a little pathetic, considering the Hard Rock Cafe, your main rival, has got the Union Jack dress that Jerry Halliwell wore at the Brits and Michael Jackson's white glove?
Look, I'm a bit sick and tired of this, you know. I'm doing my best here, I'm doing my best, I've got exhibits, I've got, you know, it's a start, isn't it? But it's not just that. It's food that's important, and our food is great.
Well, that's why you're wrong, Travis, because I had the spaghetti bolognese before, and I have to say, it was absolutely disgusting. I would rather have eaten Beryl Reid's shoes, if indeed they are her shoes, because they look suspiciously like a man's.
Well, stuff you then, pal, I'm off.
This is Jonathan Gravel reporting from Movies and Meals in Burnham-on-Sea. Back to you in the studio.
There is actually a question that I think we should answer. I happen to notice that the bar staff and the food, everyone who works in food, actually have T-shirts which say "We serve the real thing."
Right.
Now, does this mean that they don't actually serve Heatwave and Odyssey? Are they under some sort of bar ban, we ask ourselves. I think we want to know the answer to that one. Is there some sort of discrimination in favour of the real thing against Heatwave and Odyssey? We need to know. So, will Heatwave and Odyssey be served if they come to one of our bars?
Ladies and gentlemen, before you leave Pontins, don't forget to sign the petition that is trying to get Chris sanctioned, because he clearly is some kind of mental case. I don't know where he gets his ideas from.
I need to know the answer.
I thought you were going to tell us about the competition that we set earlier this morning.
All right then. Okay, the competition that we set earlier this morning, Rick. Yes, which was, we asked you, as you can remember, Martin, our producer, may have had a hand in that. I think he supplied the paper that we wrote the questions on. Yes, he did. And what we wanted to know was song titles which contain fruit and vegetable in that song title. Yes, fruit and vegetable in the song title. And we wanted to know that. We asked you to come up with answers to that. And we have some answers here for you now. And so if you've been putting your thinking caps on, trying to think of song titles with fruit and veg, here are the answers. Because there is Strawberry Fields by the Beatles. The Big Apple by Kajagoogoo, remember them, yes. Blueberry Hill by Fats Domino. Yes, We Have No Bananas, Various. The Onion Song by Marvin Gaye. One Bad Apple by the Osmonds. Raspberry Beret by Prince. And Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs. Now, there may be more, but those are just 7 examples that we thought of.
You also could have anything by Mel and Kim.
Very good indeed, Rick. That is indeed an also very low quality joke, but unfortunately what we're looking for is the song title, not the actual band, unfortunately. So that wouldn't, you would have been disqualified.
Now we're also going to set you a question now to think about until tomorrow's edition at 9, which is hosted by me and Bluecoat Colin. And today's question is, try and think of a song title with an animal in it this time. Okay, so try and think of as many as you can, and then tune in at 9, and you'll be able to see whether you matched our answers. Okay.
Yeah, we can't actually have any of the character dances, I'm afraid. So no, we're not going to set crop marks or anything like that. But if you can think of a song title with an animal in the name, then jot them down, and we'll give you the answers tomorrow. So we want at least five songs with animals in the title. So see if you can come up with 5 songs, and we'll give you the answer tomorrow. Or well, I won't, but Rick and Colin will.
Yeah, 0 to 3 is poor. 4 to 8 is average, and 10 plus is excellent.
And you should get album. But we're looking for that. So animals in the song titles.
Now, do you know something, Chris?
No, I don't actually. I don't know anything.
Well, I'm going to educate you now. That new show, Celebrity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with Andy Peters and Penny Smith. It's on at the same time as us. If you put your channels on TV, ITV now, it would be on that.
No flipping. No flipping.
I just want to say, that is live. All I want to say is that they've got nothing on us because we have all the latest celebrity gossip here. Okay, here's one now. Kate Winslet has pulled out of Steven Spielberg's eagerly anticipated next blockbuster, the life story of Zola Budd, right? And she complained that she wasn't being paid enough. And last bit of news now, rumours that the Blue Peter studio is made of old washing up bottles and sticky back plastic has been denied by the BBC. The rumours published in the News of the World state that Janet Ellis made the set in the 1980s with a little help from Sarah Green. So there we are.
But of course, did you actually know that the Blue Peter Garden was in fact wrecked by Les Ferdinand and Dennis Wise?
So I believe.
Many years ago. So I wonder if there are any more unsolved crimes that have actually been caused by leading celebrity footballers.
Yes, we want to know.
We want to know. So if you've seen Ryan Giggs knocking off your local post office, then please drop us a line here at PTV.
All we need now is to tell you what is going on later tonight.
What is going on?
Well, of course, it's all kicking off in the Fun Factory. And at 6 o'clock, bingo tickets are on sale just outside of the Fun Factory in reception. And you can play bingo at 7 o'clock, okay? So 7 o'clock is when it all takes place. At 8:15, we are having our party dances with the legendary Pontins gang. At 8:45, as soon as party dances is all done and dusted, it's time to welcome on stage for the first time this evening, The Limit. Now, we just spoke to the guys earlier today, and they say they're really looking forward to coming to play for you tonight.
Name dropper.
They are about to hit the big time. Then at 9:45, it's competition time with the kids' disco dance competition. So there are prizes to be won for that. All kids of all ages welcome for that one. At 10:15, it's The Comic Madness of Ricky Jay. Now, this guy's been on Channel 5's The Big Stage, and he's been on ITV's Talking Telephone Numbers, but he's not been on Blankety Blank. So believe me, he knows all about the trade. And the limit is on at 11 o'clock. Okay, the limit are back on at 11 o'clock, and when they finish at 10:15, at 11:15, 12:15. Third time lucky. Right, when they finish at 11:45, it's late night disco, yeah, and I think it's Paul tonight who's going to take you into the wee small hours of Wednesday. But Chris, you know, I just don't think I would be able to rest until I knew what was happening in Luna's this evening.
Shall I put you out of your misery?
Yeah.
Okay, I will do, because don't forget, Fun Factory is not the only venue we have, because we also have Luna's, which is full of also equally fantastic entertainment for you. Because at 7 o'clock, kids, if you don't want to sit through the bingo, then Luna's is the place for you. So mums and dads, send your kids over there, because we have Uncle Mikey's Showtime. Yes, indeed, it's Crazy Capers, and I do mean Crazy Capers, taking place with Uncle Mikey at 7 o'clock. So make your way across to Luna's Bar. It's just past Captain Cod's Fish and Chips and the Croc Jungle, and that's where it's all going to be happening for kids' entertainment tonight. Then at 8:30, it is Party Band Cabaret, with sounds for all ages from the male trio Tailor Made. So that is Tailor Made taking their place on stage at 8:30 this evening in Luna's. And as if that wasn't enough, we've already had one set of party dances, but we're going to have more, because at 9:15 we have party dance time again. It's Luna's party dance time with the blues and characters. So get yourself down there, mums and dads. Get on the dance floor with your kids, because we're going to see some fantastic dances. We're not sure what it's going to be. Could be 5, 6, 7, 8, could be YMCA. You'll find out when you get down to Luna's tonight at 9:15.
It won't be anything by U2, that's for sure.
No, definitely not, because I think it's going to be more likely to be Steps than U2, I think. So sorry about that, Bono and the Edge, but we're not going to play any of your music for our party dances. And at 9:45, it is comedy with the hilarious, the fantastic Mr. Phil Lowen. That is Phil Lowen. He will absolutely split your sides. He's on stage at 9:45. So if you want to see top-class comedy, it's coming your way at 9:45 at Luna's. And then, as if that wasn't enough, at 10:30, we've got the second set from the Fab Three. Yes, it's Tailor Made, who are back to entertain you with more songs, more top tunes, more dance music. Yes, they're going to be on stage at 10:30. And then we're going to round the evening off at 11:15 with dance music, hits from past and present with your resident DJ in Luna's. That'll take you up to around about midnight. So a fantastic night's entertainment at Luna's. If you don't want to go to the Fun Factory, if you want to have something that's more designed for the kids earlier in the evening, then get yourself down to Luna's, because there's going to be a fantastic bill of entertainment. Yes, Mr. Ambassador, we are spoiling you with all this top-class entertainment.
But I always think when we read out these programmes that people must think, especially the dads, oh no, not more party dances, not more bingo, how boring is that? Well, this is especially for the dads, okay. At 10 o'clock in the Queen Vic, there is an adult comedian on. Mike Lancaster tells lots of rude jokes that you can go home and tell all your workmates. And the best bit is, kids are not allowed in the venue after 8, okay? Now, we're trying to make it so that wives are not allowed in the venue after 8, but unfortunately we're coming up against a lot of problems. At the moment, though, kids are not allowed, yeah? So be able to laugh at all the X-rated jokes, yeah? So that is my tip for the guys. Mike Lancaster in the Queen Vic at 10. Alright, now what we're going to do now is go over to Lolly. This is also for the guys. Check out some of these dance moves, and I'll see you in a few minutes' time.
Your head's got very big since you're on PTV. Hello, welcome back. That was Lolly and Hey Mickey. You're watching PTV on this fantastic Tuesday afternoon here at Pontins Brean Sands. I'm Bluecoat Chris, this is Bluecoat Rick. We're bringing you PTV and the afternoon special show. And actually, if you're thinking of going down to the Fun Factory, as we mentioned earlier, you may be interested to know that we have another bonus for you, because we've got a fantastic quiz show. Yes, a fantastic game show, in fact. It's taking place straight after the bingo. So if you want to play the bingo, straight afterwards, we have Open the Box. This is a fantastic game. You can actually buy tickets with your bingo tickets, and you could win a fantastic prize. It's so fantastic, I can't even tell you what it is, but it's going to be new, it's going to be exciting, it's going to be money. So you can bring large sums of money.
You win 25% of the ticket sales, and you get a chance to win 50% of the ticket sales. So you could walk away with 75%.
That's fantastic, and it's new, it's exciting. It's going to take place on stage in the Fun Factory. That's straight after bingo. It's Open the Box. It's Pontins' very own big money game show, and that is going to be extremely exciting. We're all looking forward to that. So if you want to take part, buy a ticket and play Open the Box, a live game show here at Pontins Brean Sands.
We hope you enjoyed the show. Tomorrow at 9, there'll be me and Bluecoat Colin. Join us for more of the same tat, and you will be able to see the rest of us in the Fun Factory or in Luna's later on this evening. Join us in particular for party dances, because we want a nice packed dance floor. Thanks for Martin, who, as always, has skillfully managed to put us on air. And from me, Rick.
And from me, Bluecoat Chris.
And from this male sign, goodbye.
And from the female one, goodbye. Bye, boys and girls.